Alright, we are live. Okay. Today we're playing on the Your Land Minetest server. Oh man, I forgot my password. Yes, that's fine. There we go. Okay. Hello, Benito. How are you doing? There we go. Alright. Password and paste. There we go. Cool. We're in. Let's go ahead and full screen this. So, today, what do I even want to do? Last time I accomplished my goal of getting a schnitzel. Will I ever go back to Mineclone 2 or Voxel Libre, or am I done with it completely? Um, hmm. I'll probably, I don't know if I'll come back to that specific world that I was working on, probably, but I don't think I'm done with it completely. I definitely do want to, now that they've moved from Mineclone to Voxel Libre, they've added some other stuff. I do want to try it again, but I don't know if I'd play on the same world or not. I probably will come back to it just to like experience the builds that I've done and stuff. But I don't know. Right now, I want to try out some other Minetest games as well, like Hades and Exile and Node Core and some other stuff that I think would also be good to try out. But yeah, last time we accomplished our goal of making a schnitzel. Take these boots and swap them out with. Oh, I don't have my iron boots on me. Okay, I'll just keep these or not. Wait, what is that? Looked like it had particles. Oh, it's just a flower. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so last time we managed to make the schnitzel, which had been the goal for a little while. Oh, and then we start working on this, right? So this is going to be a pen for the chickens, I guess. We're gonna get some chickens and put them in here, because we need eggs to make more schnitzel. And this will be the space for them. So I'm just gonna, I guess, finish this up and then get some of them in there. So the things we're missing here are we need more of these stone blocks and we need some more wood. So we actually have quite enough wood. A pit of death, gladiators for the chickens, gladiators, yeah, pretty much. Oh man, my inventory is such a mess. Oh, I really need to work on that. but I don't want to. Hmm. I guess I need to get more stone as well. I don't even just have enough stone. So, you know what I might do? Might do a bit of mining. Yeah. Um, okay, let's just dump all the stuff I don't need for mining into this chest. Oh my god, messy storage. Yeah, I'm really bad with storage. I don't know why, but I just, no, let's put that somewhere else. I just can't keep up with storage for some reason. I'm just so disorganized when it comes to storage in game. Gold goes here. And now let's also go ahead and bring this. Alright, that should be enough to go mining. Let's do it. What is the end goal? For this, I honestly have no clue. I didn't really make an end goal when I was playing on mine. Uh, on Mineclone too. I didn't really make a goal either. I just kind of just played until I was like, all right, let's stop here. But this is another thing that I did want to check out is the like MMORPG type stuff that is in the game. Um, is the NPCs. And like seeing what you can do with them, like the quests and stuff. It doesn't really seem like they have any quests. Um, NPC speak mod, yeah. Which this mod, yeah, it was I think made by like the guy that runs this server. Like even if you look into the mods, like why the mod is called like YL NPC or something like that, and that's YL's for your land. Wait, what? I helped him out? Okay, I don't even remember doing that. What am I doing? I came over here when I heard a certain adventurer named Byron would be coming by the harbor. He's a bit of an eccentric fellow, fond of drinks. Way back, he went out on a quest to try out the unknown. Not long ago, he returned, yelling something about ancient spirits and something about an age old, and it being the greatest discovery ever. I'd ask him about it, but then he passed out. Too many beers. Okay, maybe we should talk with this guy. So, Byron out by the harbor. I actually don't really remember where the harbor is. I think it's this way. Yeah. Let's try to find Byron. Hmm. Where? Wait, what? Oh, the gate's just closed. I didn't know it did that. What? How do I get through then? Archive Lounge and Conference? Oh, okay. This is the office. there's a lounge. Oh, but this is meant for only the, like, the bailiffs, which I guess is like a government position. But yeah, how do I get out? Wait, hold on. Maybe I can go into the sewer? Oh, no, that's too dumb. Oh. Yeah, no, you can't really go that way. Alright. Oh my god. Ah. Wait, I went too high. Well, that's fine. I'll just go all the way up, I guess. Oh, it's making me dizzy. It's a trap, maybe. Whoa, look at that. That's a nice view. Okay, but how I meant, okay, definitely went too high. To go one lower. I think I saw, on the way up, I saw a door. So if I go into here, can I now somehow exit on the harbor side? Not really. I could jump down, but I'm sure I would die. You know what I could maybe do? That's probably not a good idea either, actually. Oh shit. Almost fell down. Hmm. But also, the NPCs usually have a tag, and I don't see Byron. See a Waldo. Maybe it's because I'm not close enough to the harbor? Could always kamikaze off, yeah, but I need to be alive to see it. I need to find this Byron guy. It might be it closes at night. I'm pretty sure that's. Oh, wait, no, I just had to click it. You just had to click it. Oh my god. Hmm. I knew that. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's a Marcus here. There's a Waldo. I don't see a Byron. It's not promising. Tunnel there, but yeah, no Byron. Oh my god, struggling with some simple stairs now. Yeah, nobody named Byron here. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Oh, oh, there's someone watching me. Oh god. What do I do? Oh, fuck. What do I do? Ow. What do I do? Ow. What are they? They're just watching me. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Great, I just gave Hospitals a way in. Yeah, well, I think usually those doors close behind you. I think. I don't actually remember the behavior of the doors, but it definitely could have been a thing that happens. I feel like that would be funny. Yeah, this guy just asks you where you want to go. Okay. Let's talk to Waldo. Maybe he knows something. Looks like my previous observer is also left, so don't have to worry about that now. Alright, Waldo, what are you? I'm looking for an orc? I mean, not really. I'm looking for a guy named Byron, but sure. Yes, he's strong. Through here and yelled at Marcus. He wants to go to Tenebris. Please don't tell him I said he yelled. I mean, he yelled in a friendly manner. It's the only orc I've seen lately. Okay, maybe. Was he an orc? Okay, well, maybe. Okay. So we'll go to Tenebris then. We'll see what happens. I don't know if maybe I like started a quest midway through it on accident there, but whatever. Alright, we're in Tenebris now. And we can talk to Harris here. Maybe he knows something about an orc. Looking for an orc? Yep. Ah, so he's not an invasion army? Yes, I saw one. He asked me for directions where he could see the gardener. I sent him northeast over the bay. There's a small enclosure where a monster lives now. Maybe the orc wants to join him. Okay, so some northwest over the bay. Okay, so northwest is about that way, I guess. Try to find this orc. I don't know why I'm looking for an orc. But that over there, maybe? Guard, yeah, okay. There's a spy over there? What the hell? Okay. There's Bella and small captured voices attack on Tenebris for studies. UTC. It's very peaceful now. I'm currently recovering from his wounds. Huh? Okay, here we go. A bit later on, Honey asked us adventurers to provide some ingredients for a healing medicine for the small. Gladly helped. Honey gave him the medicine, told us the small now needed to rest for a while and recover. This he did. The temporal prison is no place for keeping this small forever. He has become our friend and deserves a better place. Honey told us what he needed, and we went searching for such a place, talking to many majors of cities if they could provide such a place. Sadly, Hinnik Svoboda said that Haven was already too crowded, probably not the best place for the. Oh, wait, hold on. It started at page 5. Oh my. Oh god, this is. Okay. There's lots of text. Well, I love lore. Let's go ahead and read it all. History Capturing Enemy Soldiers by Sakamine. 1. Trying to capture a scout. Trying to capture a scout. It has always been our plan to capture troops of the enemy for interrogation. Some months ago, Styx Color announced a reward captured scouts, and thus intensified our attempts to capture one. Isolating a single scout during an attack is pretty easy. Sadly, scouts tend to resolve into thin air after they haven't seen an enemy for a while. Dozens of captured scouts vanish this way until we learn to keep them entertained, by always having one of us around whom the captured scout could see and dream of attacking, but of course not truly reach. Those attempts to keep captured scouts happy all failed in the end. The slightest slip would make the scout vanish. It often took Voice a long time to notice when a scout went missing that hadn't been killed in battle. Voice then sent further scouts to investigate. We defeated these troops. Voice gave up. Eventually, long after we had captured a small, see Chapter 2, and an overseer, see Chapter 3, we managed to capture a scout and present it as Styx color. Sadly, the scout just reverted to a stone monster and had not enough brain for interrogation. The stone monster was eventually released and wandered off, showing no further sign of Voice influence. To Tale of the Small that was captured. One day there was a big attack at Tenebris. Smalls were swarming the hills on the shore opposite the harbor, and help was called to defeat them. Sorry. Blah. Help was called to defeat them. This particular group of Smalls seemed highly confused. They didn't just plant the occasional sapling, they planted a forest. The entire hill got covered in saplings. Many of them grew, and defenders arriving later on had to fight their way through enemy troops, but through leaves and wood. Some Smalls had made it out of the incredibly dense forest they had planted and were roaming the landscape. The author of his book arrived late and fought them. Amongst those stray Smalls were two that attacked together. The author fled to the water, and they followed, sinking to the bottom of the sea, staying there while the author could treat some wounds and recover a bit from the rest of the battle. Some other hostile Smalls were defeated successfully. After the majority of the Smalls had been dealt with, there was still one lost on the seafloor. The author tried to capture it, and Adventurer Blah immediately understood the intent and greatly helped the capturing the Small in its improvised prison. From there on, always at least one of us kept a Small company, and sometimes even went into his prison. The Small planted a tree in his prison cell, but otherwise remained hostile to us. After a long time, it was reported by the current guard of the Small that it had become non-aggressive. It was now possible to walk into the prison cell without being attacked. Even an accidental hit with blast shovel did not provoke the Small into defending itself. This is the one that I read, I think. Maybe not. A group of adventurers caught a land guard, and we brought the Small and the land guard together in order to see how they might interact. After all, they seemed to be the same species. Sadly, the land guard didn't learn from the Small and remained hostile. The land guard vanished when he saw no one he could fight with anymore. Neither Small nor land guard seemed interested in each other. The removal of the dense forest the Smalls had planted took over 2 days. We tried to communicate with the Small by putting up signs, trying to offer him all kind of food, trying to talk to him, trying everything we could. Sadly, all such attempts failed. We continued to keep him company and gave him a dog called Bellis as a friend. The two of them, whoa, that was good timing. What the hell? The two of them got along very well, or maybe it was. What? How? That time was so good. That's hilarious. What the hell? Why was the timing so good? The two. I mean, how? Is it listening to my microphone? How the fuck did it get it such good timing? Oh wait, hold on. That probably made no sense at all because my desktop audio, my game audio, was off for the stream. Has been the entire time. Basically, as soon as I read, oh my, that's so stupid. Okay. That was probably complete nonsense. Um, basically, where is it? So as soon as I read, sadly, as we continue to keep him company and gave him a dog called Bella. Biala as a friend. As soon as I read that out loud, there was a dog barking noise that happened. Oh, that's so stupid that I had desktop audio off for that. Alright, well, whatever. Um, the two of them got along very well and seemed to like each other. A cat was deemed too dangerous. Some time passed, Voice tried to figure out what had happened to his lost Small and sent troops to investigate. We defeated them. Preparing for the Christmas celebration in Haven is always a big event. This year, Buttercup was tasked with getting necessary supplies. He added some of these tasks to his companion Honey, a friendly orc. Ah, there we go, Honey. Good to know. And some of them to us adventurers. When Honey heard about the captured Small, he rushed off to help translate for him. Buttercup at first wasn't sure where Honey had gone and sent us adventurers investigating. Some citizens, notably Waldo, often to be found in Haven's Harbor, and Hans, often to be found in Tenebrous Harbor, helped us find out where Honey had gone. It's very interesting that Honey then identified the Small as Gardener of the Wilderness. This conforms with the Smalls and Langar's desire to plant saplings. Sadly, Honey told us, oh my god, that was loud as hell. That caught me off guard. Oh, Jesus. Was at least content now, though also hurt from the battle and ill. It was long. A bit later on, Honey asked us adventurers to provide some ingredients for a healing medicine for the Small. We gladly helped. Honey gave him the medicine and told us that the Small now needed to rest for a while and recover. This he did. The temporal prison is no place for keeping the Small forever. So this is where I left off. Sadly, said that Haven was already too crowded and probably not the best place for the Small. Builder Daryl Bang located a place in Maravillosa that was perfect. A giant storm during the Great Absence had felled a large part of the jungle. Some cleanup had taken place, and the remains of the fallen trees had been removed. But the place clearly needs attention of someone familiar with trees and helping with the reforestation. Builder Daryl Bang prepared a nice place for where the Small may live, and the author of this book prepared a little cave for him to sleep at night. As of now, the Small is still living in his improvised cell in Tenebrous, while his new home in Maravillosa is ready. Honey gave us advice to contact a shipbuilder. One such called Trungo came to Haven with some help by builders on located Haven's ships right and settled there. Adventurers and builders were called for and came to Haven to help building the ship that shall transport the Small from Tenebrous to Maravillosa. The ship has been built successfully. Flooding of the dry dock revealed that the ship can swim, as can one of its accompanying boats. Sadly, a boat built out of trapdoors proved not to be capable of floating and sank. The remains can still be seen on the floor of the dry dock. Okay. We are now awaiting the arrival of the captain that shall guide the ship to Tenebrous and then on to Marvellosa. It is rumored that Buttercup has been selected for this task. His first step will most likely be a test of seaworthiness of the ship. We hope this can soon be confirmed. Adventurer Lupercus and others of us keep visiting the Small each day and tell him of his new home so that he doesn't get lonely. In Maravillosa, next to the new home of the Small, a house for a lemon tree farmer has been built. The house contains a couch big enough for the Small to sit when he visits. We hope that Honey can take over the lemon farm. It's highly profitable, and either stay there or find another orc who has lived through enough adventure on his own and is willing to settle down, work for the farm while Honey's busy. We need a good neighbor for the small. The lemon farm will be awarded to Honey and Buttercup on successful settlement of the small in Marivelosa. For future reference, please also read the book Capturing a Small and Ongoing by Lichberry. It's pretty cool how much lore they have in this game, actually. I don't know. I wasn't really expecting this type of book intent. This feels like Skyrim and Morrowind, Elder Scrolls levels of bookkeeping, which I love. How the Overseer came to be our prisoner. After a successful capture of the Small, we were trying to capture other types of enemy soldiers. One day, Bahai de Balar, formerly and back then called Noe City, was attacked. The attackers included overseers. Adventurer Jacob took the chance at a great risk, separated an overseer from his troop. Some further adventurers helped, and thus the overseer was captured. It was a long and difficult battle. Unlike the scouts or the smalls, which could be kept from reaching us with their attacks, the overseer's fireballs went through the went through the prison walls, hunting us even after he was captured. Lichberry kept guard on the overseers. To our joy, he eventually gave up shooting fireballs and became peaceful like the small. Boys tried multiple times to free the overseer, but always failed. Adventurer Flux later on turned the prison into a much more solid structure so that the observers will not escape. We hope that Honey, once he has helped the small settle in Mara Velosa, will be able to travel to Tenebris and help translate what the overseer might have to say. Imagine what kind of insights into voice plans he might give us. Please also read Capture an Overseer by Capture of an Overseer at Noe by Lichberry, and version 2.0 and Voice Investigative Lost Scout at Noe by this author. Vortex. Alright. We hope to be able to transport the small from his temporal prison and settle him in Mara Velosa. For that, we'll need help of Buttercup as captain of our ship. Honey will then hopefully have time to translate what the Overseer has to say. We always hope to learn more about Voice and his motivations so that we can defend our cities better or even acquire peace. Thus, fellow adventurers, if you're able to contribute, please help and write books about any potential valuable insight you might have. Sharpen your swords for the next attack of Voice. So I don't really know what Voice is, or who Voice is. Oh my god, that's loud. He captured them back in 2021. Oh my lord, that's loud. So that's a small gardener here. That's supposed to be a small. What the fuck? That is not small. Okay, well, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. I think that's all you can really do here. Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay. Well, what to do now? Well, I guess I'd keep going with what I was doing earlier. And, do some mining. I don't think I have enough food, so I might also, while I'm here, grab a little bit to eat while I'm down there, because it might, consume a good chunk of hunger to run around in the mines. I actually bought some pickled beets recently. I don't know why. They taste okay. It's fine. It's not really good or anything. But yeah. It was, it's good and healthy, I think. So, I guess I'll eat them. But, I don't know. Recently I've been going on an interesting food journey. I feel like. Like, eating, I don't know. Found that sardines seemed like a pretty good deal. Sardines and herring. I mean, they're canned. You just buy a bunch of them. Buy them in bulk if you want to. Get tons of sardines. They last, they're gonna last a long time. And they usually, what was I saying? They're, pretty sustainable. Not bad for the environment. They come with sauce, so you don't even have to, at least some of them come with sauce. Don't even, put that with some noodles or rice, and you got the sauce, you got the meat right off the bat. You just need to cook some noodles. And then I thought, you know what else lasts really long? Just straight flour. So what if I actually have had this thought before. Like, making bread really does not need to be so complicated with all the rising and the yeast and all that. You could just, mix some yeast with some water, put it in a pan, and boom, you got bread. What more do you need? Like, why do you need bread to rise? Why does bread have to rise? I don't know. I'm not gonna Google it and prove my thought process to be wrong. I'm just gonna inherently trust whatever my mind comes up with, of course. So yeah, why not? Just mix some water and some flour together, and boom, put it in a pan, like a pancake. Or, maybe the Mexicans and the Indians had the right idea with, like, tortillas and flatbread. I don't know what the Indian word is, actually, now. For that, I don't remember. Naan. Yeah. Flour, water, boom. Got it. I tried it out. It works fine. But yeah, so I can just have that and a bunch of herring or sardines. That'll last a long time. And you just basically make a taco. So yeah, I did try that, both of those things, but I don't know. I can eat seafood like maybe once a week, maybe two. But more than that, I, I'd get sick of it. I don't like, I don't know. I had it multiple times. I had like three, I had for lunch, I had herring and or sardines. Like 3 days three times this week, and I think I could at most probably do it once a week. More than that. Oh, what the fuck? What is that? It's a spider. It blended in with its environment. But it was a good idea. The bread thing, that's I think that's still a pretty great idea. I don't know why people make bread rise. It seems kind of pointless. Camel spider, yeah. But I mean, I sort of get it. It tastes good. I mean, just flour and water together, it would taste fine. It wasn't like super. It wasn't super great or any. Oh my god. There we go. But yeah, it was good. Versus like real bread tastes fucking incredible. Yeah, I don't know why people, especially in like America, where bread isn't even good here in the first place, people insist on making their bread rise. But then again, what do I know? I have pretty much refused to eat bread in America for a long time now. Like I eat knäckebrot, which is like a cracker bread. But that's just because it's pretty much a Swedish thing. And you know, it's fine, good enough. Put some salami on some on some like cracker bread. It's pretty good. That's the only like actual bread I've eaten in America, really, for a long time now. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, and just I haven't given American bread a fair shot. Just because it's different from German bread that I was used to, but I don't know. My memory of eating white like toast bread, ugh, is a long time ago though as well. Like toast bread, I don't like it. It's so like, I mean, I guess it's made for toasting. It's so soft and doesn't have crust or anything, and then you have to toast it for it to, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. It's made for toasting. But I feel like real good bread, you don't have to toast to make halfway decent. But I don't know. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, it's a dungeon, it looks like. But I think someone's already been through here. because that's the reward just for a dungeon. I'd be very disappointed by a dungeon. Or maybe this was someone's home and they moved out. Oh! Whoa, we dropped a chest. Cool. Yeah, so I mentioned in the last stream that I've been radicalized further into in regards to my beliefs in technology and software more specifically. And basically what has happened was I've been reading about Richard Stallman. Ooh, diamonds. And he is basically the guy that started the free software movement. He's really cool. Has some pretty neat ideas about software that I really like. And hello Julie. And yeah, so I've been reading about him, and you know, when you read about him and the stuff that he's about, you know, you read about him, I guess you just get radicalized even further down the chain. But you know, it's pretty cool. Free software. It's you know, free as in freedom software, not free cost wise, but you know, freedom. Yeah, you should be able to do what you want with your software, and nobody should be able to tell you what you can or cannot do with your software. And with the way things are shaping now, with you not being able to look at the code that makes up your software, and not being able to modify it, not being able to share it, is not very free software, and you know, takes away from your freedom, I guess. Yeah, so I feel like that's really, whenever I've talked about open source software, that's kind of what I've been wanting, like, from open source software. And I've always kind of, a lot of times when I've talked about open source software, all the points I've brought up into why I like open source software. Open source software is just software we can see the source code, and oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, fell down somewhere. You can see the source code, you can modify it, and you can keep sharing your modified version of the source code. Oh fuck, what is attacking me now? What the fuck is that? What the hell is going on? I'm about to die. Oh, what? No. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Why did I do that? Okay. That's fine. But yeah, so open source software is kind of just about that, and what open, keeping the code open and you can modify it and share it. But the reason for why open source code is kind of the reason people give for open sourcing your code is that open source code is better. You can find bugs. Everyone works together on it. You have so many eyes. There won't be vulnerabilities. You won't get spied on. Most of those points I, totally agree with. But there's one thing, or whatever. Yeah. So that's kind of what open source believes, and then free software more believes in it's your right. It's your, uh, you know, it's your liberty. It's your freedom to use the software, your software, however you want. And you should be able to own it. Be able to know what runs with it. You should be able to modify it and all that stuff. It's like your similar to freedom of speech. You should have freedom of software. Um, and yeah, that's more the distinction. Free software focuses on your rights and your freedom, whereas open source software more focuses on this is the better way to code. This is the better way to get as good and efficient of a product as possible. Alright, well, I did just die, which is not great in any way, but later. Okay, see you later, Benito. But actually, I think the first time's free, so I don't need to do that either. I should bring probably like a sword or something. So let's make sure maybe a silver sword. I don't think I actually maybe even need to bring this, but whatever. Because my plan is basically we're gonna go to spawn. And then there's a guy that can revive you. Or can teleport you back to where you last died. And basically, I'm not going to worry about anything. And I'm just going to grab my stuff and then hit /H to teleport back home. And that should be okay. So, alright, so he's going to open the portal for us. This is pretty cool, being able to interact with NPCs like that. Just going to do this. Just toss some of this random stuff away, get the rest of everything, and then just go home. Okay, well, I think that's also probably enough. Oh, well, did I not what? Oh, I probably just threw my stone away because I was like, why would I need more stone? But that is pretty much exactly what I went to the nether for, mining for. Oh, man. Well, I mean, we got a bunch of iron. Dang, that's a lot of iron. Oh, okay, we got 2 more mithril. Honestly, I thought it was like lapis lazuli, but I don't think let's ask what kind of stuff. But I don't think lapis lazuli is even in this game. Sure. Yes, I like them. I mean, why not? I guess I'll take some armor and stuff if he wants to give it to me. I don't see any reason why not, except for that the first episode I was like, I don't want any free hand. Ooh, I don't want any free handouts. I don't know why he's giving them away though. Alright, well, while he's answering, I guess I'll go ahead and dump my stuff out into my very organized inventory here. At least I've been keeping all this stuff in here. There we go. This stuff back. Hmm.